Today, we're going to discuss how to manifest love fast in 2025. And if it's your first time here, welcome to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the spiritual guru inside of you. But before we begin, I need you to like, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 hit the notification bell so we can teach you on a weekly basis how to live heaven right here on earth. Today's the day. It's a brand new day. And let's do it all the Ma'at way of spreading love, peace, happiness, and joy to everyone throughout the whole wide world and do so much more. So with that in mind, if no one has told you today that they love you, let me be the first. I love each and every single one of you because love makes the world go round and round and round. And truly love is the greatest medicine of them all. So we've been having a wonderful time in the last 6 videos, and I want you to watch it over here. We have a wonderful series of how to manifest love in your life using the law of attraction in 2025 and the Kemetic spiritual principles that will help you fortify your life in every single aspect of your life. And your love relationship is no exception to the rule. So how do we establish this love real fast with a quickness like so many people want it? Well, here comes the truth, Ruth. A lot of people want things fast, but haste makes waste. The key thing that I want you to realize, it does have a nature of manifesting fast, but first, you've got to take the preliminary steps to get through the manifestation process. And if you watch the previous videos, and this is not your first time here, you catch my drift of where I'm going with this. You see, there is a whole process that you must go through first in order to be able to establish the level of the manifestation. Before manifestation can come into existence, you have to be of the principles of aligning yourself with the higher universe, God, Goddess, that you call it for yourself. It's Allah, Jehovah, Buddha, Jesus Christ, Yahweh, Confucius, Oludumare, whatever you call it for yourself. One of the key things that you have to do, you have to start at the very beginning and to align yourself with the first love relationship. The first love relationship is what? With yourself. The first marriage begins with who? The marriage between you and God. And once you're married between that two relationship, you have already established the understanding of your true nature. Your true nature is what, ladies and gentlemen? It is peace, love, joy, happiness, prosperity, truth, purity. So by having that core foundation of your existence and being, you are able to identify and recognize true love when it shows up. Because true love is unconditional love. Unfortunately, most marriages today, most relationships today are a business partnership. You do this for me, and if you don't do this for me, then you don't love me. It's a give and take type of situation. Now, in essence, reciprocity, according to Ma'at, it's real simple. As you give to someone else, their objective is to in turn give to you. God gives to the giver and takes from the taker. And what that basically means, God is an innocent bystander, gives us free will to do whatever it is that we want to do. And our first natural human instinct for most men and women are to be selfish and self-centered. But you want to learn to become more a centered self. Instead of focusing on getting, because if you keep on getting, you're going to get got. And you won't get anything. Instead of giving. By you giving, you get what you want. There's a saying that goes, I think it was, I forgot the famous, wonderful speaker and motivational speaker. I think it's Jim Rohn. You help people get what they want, and in turn, you receive what you want also. That's what it's all about. Helping others accomplish their goals and objectives, your goals and objectives will be accomplished, okay? I remember I was dating a gentleman, and I could remember that in the very beginning, and as now that I am much older and much wiser, I was seeing if he had the principles of giving. And in essence, I'd given to him, etc. And we were, beginning stages of dating. And to make a long story short, what I saw him do was just take, and never was reciprocal with the taking. But also what I saw too is that he would, and see, keep in mind, when people are stingy with their emotions, they're going to be also stingy and frugal and cheap with their pocketbook. Because when they're cheap and they're holding back their feelings and emotions from you, they don't express their feelings, they don't express their emotions. It's a manifestation. Remember, love is energy. Money is energy. And I always tell people, the more love you give out into the world, the more love that you receive back. How much money is in your bank account is a reflection of how much love you're giving out into the world. Real simple. And so when people get stingy and they're holding back, what happens? Greed and fear kicks in, and love wanes, and it becomes non-existent. And so easy to recognize those characteristics, then it was time for me to exit that relationship because of the fact that he was not coming from a godly perspective. And see, these are all God principles, ladies and gentlemen. This is what is so important. He had still some lessons to learn, but it was time for him to learn them with other people, because I had learned my lesson. It was time for me to keep up with the same vibrational frequencies. And that's what I want you to understand. People have got to be of the same vibrational frequency in order for you to recognize them and to be able to really, truly establish that loving relationship, okay? There's an old saying that goes, we teach most what we need to learn. So learning those particular processes and procedures will help us to graduate to the next level in life. And that is to be a marriage relationship. It takes a very responsible, respectful, and mature man and woman to go to that level of marriage. And if people are afraid of marriage, they're afraid of the responsibility of being an adult. I always say people become grown-ups, but doesn't necessarily mean they grow up, but doesn't necessarily mean they become adults, okay? They still want to find the easy way out in life and have their cake and eat it too. But when you're responsible, but when you're respectful, and when you're a truly loving, godly individual, you want to share that, give with someone else that's truly a reflection of that also, okay? If men or women don't want to get married, it's only because that they want to be selfish with the love that they have. And if you're selfish with the love they have, is that real love? That's conditional based love. And once you recognize that, that's a false love. It's not real. And that's what most relationships, I would say 99.9% relationships in the world is. It's very selfish, it's very conditional based, and when it's of that, it's not love, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to make a marriage be difficult to manifest. So how does it happen fast? It's real simple. Once you have mastered the prayer, the meditation, the visualization, the affirmations, the visualizations, the journaling, and also finally the manifestation becomes real quick. That's where the quickness happens. It happens so fast, you can't believe it. And that's what happened with my relationship with my husband. It happened so quickly that we got to the level of the marriage part happened really, really quickly, because once we had made the connection, the divine connection, after going through the exercise and building up our spiritual muscle, and then together unifying and being on the same page as far as manifestation, spirituality, and the like. We got married in approximately six months after we were engaged. So that's how it works, because we knew that we were it, because of the fact that we had tried everything else in order to accomplish that goal. But we put God at the center of the relationship. Confidence came about. Assurity was manifested. Care was at the helm of it. And love was at the center of it. And the opposite of love is fear. And fear cannot exist at two places at the same time. It was no more. So the trust was there. The honesty was there. The truth, the justice, and the respect for each other was there. So it's very easy for us to get together quickly and self-assuredly. And that's what I want you to fully grasp and understand. It can happen fast when you take the time, full circle, at least 365 days, full circle. Miracles happen in a complete circle of life. But you have to consistently do it, and then poof, it'll speed up. Prime example, when I was manifesting to become a millionaire, it took a full circle of a year for me to get to the level, and it spearheaded, it like really took off, my real estate investing, to where it took the first, it's like anything in life. You start something kind of, it ebbs and it flows and ebbs and flows and channels, and then it just takes off, okay? And but what I found out, once it reached 365, and then after that, it takes off, okay? Businesses take off that way. Whatever it is that you're doing, a full year of doing something, then after that, it just takes off, and then it becomes quicker for you to accomplish your goal. Because like I said, my goal was, I went from $36 in my checking account to a millionaire in 18 months. But the first 12 months, probably wasn't a millionaire by the 12th month, but I wasn't even counting, because I was determined to get as many houses as possible so I would never, ever be homeless again, and I'd never, ever be poor again. And I can remember during the 18th month when I sat down with my lawyer, and he said to me, "Do you know you're a millionaire now?" When he did the calculations. I told him I didn't know I was a millionaire, but I did know I wasn't broke anymore. I didn't know that for sure, based upon the things that we accomplished. But see, that's how it works, ladies and gentlemen. To sit there and be able to manifest that. My goal was 12 months, but the universe had plans for 18 months. 6 months later, boom, it kicked in. Same thing with my marriage. Doing it from a metaphysical and a manifestation process. Boom. 6 months later, boom, manifested. Dream came true. So there's still some patience involved. There's still some growth involved. And there's still some divine timing involved with this. And what's one thing about 365 days where miracles truly happen? So be at peace and know patience is a virtue, especially when it comes to very important, the most important decision that you will make in your life is marriage, is love, relationship. So please cherish it, and more importantly, put God at the helm of it, and watch the miracles manifest for you. So with that said, what I want you to do is I want you to watch the video on how to manifest love and marriage in 2025. So you get a culmination of other stories that I share with you on how to be able to get to that particular level. You want love fast? But I'm telling you, once you establish that, marriage becomes even faster if that's your goal. Hetapu, peace, namaste. Have a fantastic, glorious day. Bye for now.